How to be more pirate. Step 1. Break a rule. Not just any rule, a stupid rule. The stupid rule you have to follow every day that you know is idiotic, that you know somebody made up and somehow has become part of the process. Break that thing. Just don't do it. See what happens. Probably not much. See what happens tomorrow. See how you feel. Then test it out. Break another one. Pick stupid rules. Defy them. Break the convention and simply don't do them. Step 2. Rewrite the rules. Once you've broken a stupid rule that deserved to be broken, you need to put something in its place. And this is what made the pirates distinct. They didn't just reject the rules, they rewrote the rules. So when you know what should be being done, when you have a better idea, it's time to test it out. It's time to run your idea up, make it a flag, turn it into a banner, and let others follow. This is called a mutiny. Step 3. Reorganize yourself. Chasing scale for scale's sake is so 20th century. The days of chasing growth are over. We've run out of space in which to grow. The pirates sometimes found themselves 1 against 50. They fought and won against such incredible odds because they didn't organize themselves with the same heavy infrastructure as their enemies. They created agile network systems. They made their decisions based on values and principles. They didn't require processes that made them sluggish and held them back. They were dynamic, responsive forces, exactly what we need to be, in and around the systems that we've got that are letting us down to have the speed that we need to create the change that's required. Step 4. Redistribute the power that you've got. What happens to all of us when we get our hands on the power? Well, power makes a golem out of everyone. Whether it's money or authority or responsibility or people to manage or simply an opportunity. Keep your feet on the ground. The pirates knew how. They devolved their power. Everybody on board a ship could vote the captain out at any minute. They elevated the quartermaster to be equally powerful as the captain, but had the voice of the crew and the responsibility for culture whilst the captain had the strategy at bay. This was the first example of a dual executive system that became commonplace the world over. It was more representative in terms of its democracy than the Athenian Greeks had invented years before. This was the purest form of ownership and shared collaborative decision-making, where power couldn't be abused or corrupted, and the heroes of the day wouldn't become the rogues of tomorrow. This was designed specifically to avoid the abuse of power that the pirates had seen. It was one of the most innovative structures the world had ever seen. Step 5. Retell. The pirates were the first architects of global brands. Sometimes we think it's Coca-Cola in the 1820s with the invention of their eponymous logo. But actually it was the pirates, nearly 150 years before, with the Jolly Roger, the skull and crossbones, the black, the signal that meant only one thing: surrender or die. We're coming for you. Give us everything you've got. But the truth was, this amazing brand, this incredible storytelling, this weaponized marketing was done to make the pirates less, not more violent. There was no incentive whatsoever for pirates for violence at all. They didn't have recourse to rearm or repair or recuperate. They had an advanced insurance system, so if somebody got injured, they had to pay out their collective pot. No. They knew very well that smart branding meant better profitability. A higher surrender ratio was better for everyone. The pirates actively sought less violence, not more, and they achieved it through weapons-grade storytelling.